Unmute. Unmute. Yippee! Everything's unmuted. Good evening, everybody, and welcome to tonight's episode of Nyxborough D&D. We are joined by our lovely Precinct 2 team as we will be continuing with our short rest. Announcements. The only announcement I can think of is there is a chance that the April 13th session we will be actually having off as that is my birthday. So I have plans that day, but I need to see if I will be fine or if they might overlap. I'm not 100% sure, but I will figure it out and I will post in the YouTube or announce on Sunday with the Precinct 9 crew. If you like what you're seeing, this is a live stream, so please feel free to like, comment, subscribe. Commenting does help a lot as it does boost the algorithm. And I'm trying to think if there's anything else. Let me turn this music. Let me turn the music down just a little bit. This fucking lad. And yeah, we'll hop back in.
My bad.
So that died before you started.
Yeah, that.
Hello.
Hi.
What y'all laughing about? For 2 minutes, come back to y'all cackling.
I don't know the difference between married and engaged.
The
There's
important
a
in life here,
massive
Adelaide.
difference between married and engaged.
Yes,
Like,
there is.
on
Adelaide
so
does not
much
have a
paper.
husband.
Yeah. Just because he might
Of
be
course she
husband
doesn't.
material
She really
does not mean
doesn't.
that he's a husband.
Okay, let's talk about you, Eris.
What is there to talk about?
Oh.
I'm fine.
You want to
You
talk
guys
about Eris?
Just met me.
You want to talk about Mother? Anyways. As you can see, we are all having a great time tonight. But before, I guess, we get to this lovely session, we need a recap of where we left off.
I can take it again.
Do it. Do it, you won't.
Last time on Precinct 2, we fought some, we didn't really know what they were. I think they were cultists. They definitely wanted to sacrifice us for their god or something. Via, Wayland's comprehend languages. And, let's see. We won. We then found this room, which was like a safe space, and we decided to rest here. And that door, up there, seems to lead to whatever we can assume is the sundered bloom. And yeah. I think that's it.
That's the skinny of it, yeah.
Yeah, that's the skinny of it. Like
Guinea.
didn't want to go into any of those specifics. I see, but I mean, if it works, it works.
Sometimes the memory is like really bad.
Seemed fine to me. I say, not having been here last session.
Anna, we can see what's in the room on your screen.
No, I know.
Okay.
And it's fucking. I accidentally closed the wrong one out, and then it fucking opened up the wrong one. We're having a great time tonight. Is that one? I think that one. Okay.
Sorry, I'm ignoring it.
Nope, that's not it. How did I choose the wrong one again? What the hell? There's two. There's two. Is that it? No, that's not it. Is that it?
I mean,
Oh, is
Samir
it
had
the door?
a cool moment. He slid down the stairs on top of one of those people. It was really cool. Waylon, it was the goat.
I got there.
He
Okay.
was with his sticky bombs.
Yep,
I fixed
it was really cool. Bailey's rain dancing on the big guy. That sounds crazy.
Because it was.
It was.
It was really effective. Sleet Storm
Super.
is a really good spell. I'm so glad I took it. And
Super effective.
Adelaide using her knives and striking to kill. And Samir was like, you do that? So maybe we'll find out what that was about.
Yeah. Cool. Coming back into our lovely hideout room situation. We see that there are a couple of stone stairways leading into what appear to be two more crypts, but inside another room there is some old tomes, some random ingredients and other things like that spread throughout, as well as what could only be described as potentially either an alchemist station or a kitchen station, and it's hard to know which one it is, honestly. There are two small basins of water, as well as some unlit braziers throughout, as it is dark in here. Last time you all did close the door and lock it behind you to make sure that nothing else could disturb you in this moment. Cobwebs speckle the corners of the room as small little skittering can be heard just faintly as whatever creatures made these webs are lurking not too far away. The scene is yours.
Let's be clear, we did a long rest, right?
Short.
Well, short rest. Short, okay. Short.
This is the
Short.
short rest. This is gonna be an hour
Oh,
long
okay.
short rest, yeah. Any discussion or other things like that. I think Dimitri is just gonna walk in and he kind of finds one of the walls and sits down, resting his back against it. Samir is definitely. Let me see. Oh, Samir, buddy, I can never roll well on your deception. He is staring at Adelaide with a look of confusion and concern.
Adelaide's just going to focus on her notepad and writing notes about what they witnessed and saw.
Felice, what are you doing?
Oh, Bayless is gonna rest with Dimitri.
Yeah, I think you can
Pretty
hear,
much.
like, he's definitely, like, he's breathing a little heavy, but once you, like, get up next to him, it kind of slows a little bit, as he's just kind of looking at the walls and the cobwebs and all of the dust in here and kind of grimacing a little bit.
He just says like, "Don't worry, we'll be out of here soon. Just a little longer."
I know. It's just one of those things. And I think he kind of like wraps his arm around you.
I think Felice would also then take out his own notebook and start taking notes.
Wayland, what would you like to do for your short rest?
I think for Wayland, when he short rests, he's just... We got that book of, oh god. It wasn't like, was it a book on explosions? Somebody remind me, it's been like 10 weeks.
It was
It was like baby's first.
It was like
Baby's
baby's first
Mom, right?
fireball, yeah. It was
Yeah,
baby's first fireball.
That's what he's choosing to spend his time doing, is just like reading that book. Oh, also, I'm going to use, I'm probably going to take this time now to...
How to cast
use
fireballs
my-
for dummies.
Yeah. Speaking of spells, I'm going to use my Heart of Innovation, one of the feats on that to regain back a spell slot
Sure,
of first level,
sure.
which gives me a point towards getting that better.
We love our upgrades, people. Upgrades. Cool. And then finally, Eris.
Eris is Eris is standing, kind of taking in the room.
Which
And
room? There's kind of three options.
the room that she's standing in.
Okay.
And I think she's going to take out her compass. And I think she's going to use its ability. Let me just click to it. To use, the True Desire ability. To focus on a goal or question. And then a gentle wind rises, tugging you towards the nearest person, place, or object that fulfills that intent. And she's going to focus on the Petal of the Bloom artifact.
Roll me a d20.
Okay. Nothing added to it?
Yep, just a flat d20.
It's a 14.
14. It pulls you towards the door.
Darn it. Okay. I think seeing that, her expression kind of shifts between the door and her compass, and then back to the door. And then I think she's going to try to commune with Lumora.
All right. We talked about this. It is another d20, straight d20 roll.
Okay.
Actually-
As she's doing...
How do you commune? And that will decide a little bit with that d20 roll.
Specifically, I think she's going to take her meridian and kind of press it against the little piece, like gold piece that she has kind of attached to her shirt, symbol of Lumora that she has, the pin, and just kind of hug it to her chest, and close her eyes and just really try to reach out to that wall that she feels constantly around her, and just try to get through that barrier.
Okay, I'll let you roll it with advantage.
Okay. Okay. First roll was a 9. And the second roll was a 10.
You do these things, going through these motions of reaching out to the goddess. And you focus. And I think there's this moment where I'm assuming Eris kind of closes her eyes while doing this.
She does.
There's a moment where she sees these like white motes of light just on the side of her vision. She tries to look and it disappears. And she turns again, sees it once more, and then it disappears again. And everywhere she looks, it just keeps fading away, and it's not able to grab purchase. Roll a d6.
Okay. That's a 1.
Do you try to focus on that light once more?
She will try. As long as she can see it, even just a glimmer of it, she will continue to chase it.
Okay. You push deeper, trying to follow this light, follow whatever is there. It disappears, you lose it again, you find it, you lose it, it keeps happening over and over. And then it stops for a moment. As you hear the softer rattle of a chain clinking in that darkness. And then the light goes out. And then from there, a field of stars appears in front of her. One you have never seen before.
Do any of the stars shine brighter than the others?
Interesting. Give me a roll. Give me a roll.
Okay.
Insight, religion, or investigation.
We're going insight.
Okay.
17 plus 6 is
23.
Thank you.
Yeah. You focus in trying to understand the stars around you, and as you're looking, you see different things. Like, you start noting the cloak, and then from there it bellows out further, and you notice that these stars aren't random, but actually there's a shape to them, as if there's a faceless being painted in the stars in front of you. They haven't noticed you yet. They haven't said anything. And you hear that soft rattle of chains being dragged behind them.
Can I see anything under the cloak?
With a 23 insight, you push past just the stars that are there, trying to see any shape or form beneath. And for a moment, you see what looks like the shape of a humanoid, a man of some kind, yet its body is made of somehow both a darkness and a light at the same time, and it's confusing, and I need you to make a intelligence saving throw.
Oh. Okay.
You can do it!
What is her intelligence?
It's the same Dimitri is not close enough.
It's on 11.
That's fine.
Wait, do we have... We
You
all
have
get
inspiration.
inspiration, right?
Yeah, you do.
Do
you
I'm
wanna-
gonna use
Yeah.
it. Yeah.
Okay.
So much better with the 17. I'll take it.
A 17 is enough for this to only do half damage.
Wonderful. 19. You take 9 points of psychic damage as you try to comprehend a god's body. You manage Nice.
to look away and close your mind off a little bit before seeing its true form in front of you. In doing so, you realize the chains have stopped. This person is no longer moving. You can notice the hood is starting to look around, trying to figure out who is near.
I think Eris will, not knowing which god this is, I think Eris will just give this person a smile. Trying not to make eye contact or anything, or like look at the face again to not hurt herself, but she will just hold out
Let me
her hand.
Let me rephrase something a little bit for you. He has not noticed you, for one. You're only seeing the back of him.
Oh,
You're seeing the back of the cloak, and when you were trying to look at him, you kind of pushed past what the cloak of stars was showing to see the form, and you only see the back of him. If you want him to look at
Okay.
you, you would have to call to him.
can she
Or
step forward at all?
yeah, this is kind of astral projection-y is kind of how flavoring it. So yeah, you
Okay.
have full autonomy of your body. You're basically like floating in the astral sea.
Okay. Yeah, Eris will walk towards this person, and I think she will try to move beside him, and as she does, I think she will try to not startle him. I think she will just say, and who are you? Are you lost here?
I think there's a moment as you're walking up, initially you look and this being looks like they are 30, 40, 50 miles tall. But with each step you take, they shrink and shrink and shrink until you're standing next to them, and they're actually a little bit shorter than you, Eris. As you ask your question, he kind of turns to you and he just, no, I'm not necessarily lost, I'm just wondering. And he kind of turns to look at you, and you notice the face kind of like forms into this pale, softly glowing face with a hard chin. You see these golden eyes, like golden irises in the eyes, blonde eyebrows, and a mess of short, chopped blonde hair kind of kept up in this hood of stars. He kind of looks you up and down, and he just, I don't think you're supposed to be here, though.
I don't think I am either. I was looking for I was looking for someone. Are you?
Don't think you'll find anyone here but me.
And you are?
Most people give me different nicknames. The Reclaimer, the Chained Veil. Some call me by my true name, but that's rare in today's society.
And what is your name?
He kind of chuckles for a moment. Names are a powerful thing. But my name is Astrael.
Her eyes kind of widen for a moment.
You, I think there's a moment where he's kind of looking at you, and it's very much so a feeling of someone looking past you while at you at the same time. Like if you saw someone familiar from across the way and waved at them and then realized they were waving at someone closer than you. And he just, who are you looking for again?
I'm looking for Lumora.
Kind of smiles, looks down. Yes, well, she's not here, sadly.
Do you know where she is?
No, I haven't heard from her in about 1,000 years or so. I think maybe a little bit longer. I've lost track.
So, I have questions for you as well. Even though you were not the one that I intended to seek out.
I think you're close to something, and I may have accidentally taken control of your prayer. I apologize.
There's no need to apologize, considering where I am at. But I do think a conversation with you is not something that I look at negatively. But I do hope that I can talk to her one day. Many people have not heard from her in a very long time.
That has to be scary, losing your god.
And how you don't think that you're connected to her disappearance at all?
I think people will find a way to blame me one way or another. Whether I'm truly connected or not is besides the point.
It's every point I'm asking.
I don't know.
You don't know.
She's the reason I'm chained here, but I don't know.
Can I insight check that?
For sure. For sure. Let me
Okay.
roll persuasion or deception for a god.
A god. I know.
Oh, all right. Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
What did you roll?
You got. What is 16 plus 6?
22.
22.
I want you to know I rolled a 2 on the die. What are you looking for specifically? What can I tell you?
How do I get crazy lucky with my insight checks on very powerful people?
What specifics are you trying to glean from this?
She's trying to see if he is being deceptive at all, if he is playing some sort of character, or if he truly is telling the truth and is being genuine.
I think it's hard to tell initially. I think it's that thing of he has played a character for so long. What is true and what he believes is true have become slanted, out of time, out of touch. Lumora is the reason why he is chained, but it is only a seed to that story. A single snippet to what may have actually happened. There's more there, and there's a level of hurt in his voice that signals there's more to that. And I think even in the way that he holds himself, talking about her is both hurtful and reminiscent of something from a long time ago.
Based off of this, and from my vision, can I tell it is the kind of hurt similar to what Eris may have felt?
Oh, yeah.
Gosh.
I'm gonna give it to you. Yeah.
Oh no. Okay. I think Eris is going to kind of watch him in his stance for a moment. She's just kind of quietly taking him in. But I think she will give him like a comforting smile. Nothing too broad, nothing that could be mistaken for expressionless or pity, just an understanding. And she will extend her hand to him and just say, would you like to share your side of things with someone who might listen?
Oh, roll a persuasion check.
Okay.
Jesus fucking Christ.
I can't believe it's a natural 20.
Are you fucking okay.
I'm shy. That's a 28
Okay.
for a natural 20.
Okay. I think there's a moment where he looks at you and he just... Sadly, I don't think I could spend there's too much time to tell this story properly that you don't have. If I was to explain it all, it might take 100 years and then some.
Well, I'm here now. For some time.
I think there's a moment he looks at you and he goes, if you would like. And he kind of reaches his hand out. And he reaches it not as if to go to shake, but he reaches it up and over your head. I can create a doorway into your mind. Allow you to speak with me whenever you feel.
Do I have complete control over this doorway? Is it something that I...
Roll an insight check.
No, I'm scared. Okay. 21.
I think there's a moment where he looks at you and he goes, you're clever. You can learn to shut the door, but initially it might not shut fully. I also do gain... I would also gain access to all of your memories. It helps me to understand you.
I don't think that's very fair.
She says, kind of as she'll kind of cross her arms behind her back, kind of walking a little bit around him, kind of side-eyeing him, giving a little smile.
You know, I feel like if you get to see all of my memories, I should be able to see all of yours. Or maybe with the little time I've had, you can You have all the time in the world to ask me what mine are. Aren't you powerful? We can learn each other like normal.
Interesting. See, I could, Eris, I could do that. But it is also a lot easier to take what I want. But you're willing to listen to my story. It intrigues me enough. So instead, I will allow you an open invitation. How about I give you something as a bit of a parting gift? Information, nothing more. That other room that you are nearby, in those catacombs above me, there is sundered bloom, but it is ancient and it is locked away, protected behind magical barriers. All I ask is in the next week, you reach out, and I will tell you more of my story.
And I will reach out just like this. And I will listen.
I look forward to it. And he turns. And
Astraea,
yeah. Stops for a second. Yes.
is that your real name?
Kind of pauses for a moment. What is a name but what those others have called you and believe in?
A name is something I can call you and you can feel.
If you reach out and you call for Astraea, I will answer.
But will you understand that it's you? And not just something others see.
What are you trying to get at with your flowery words?
Do you think I'm trying to deceive you?
No, I'm more just curious what you mean exactly.
Well, you speak of people believing whatever they want to believe in. I want to know what you believe in. What touches you most, to get to know you, understand you. Not flowery words, but honesty.
Of course. I will understand this much. The gods are not all powerful beings. Don't take all of their words as law. Many of them are betraying their own kind for petty arguments and humanity's livelihood. With me, souls could be put to rest, but with me out of the picture, they are put into an endless cycle of death and rebirth. Without me, no one puts the gods into their own checks and balances. They are allowed to do whatever they want. How many times has someone or something been written out of history simply because the gods deemed it so? How many times has history been rewritten and forced upon the mortals because they know their minds can be easily manipulated and changed because the gods said so? How many races have disappeared from this earth for trying to stand up against them and have been destroyed by the gods because the gods said so? How is that fair, Eris? How is that fair?
Nothing is fair. Unfortunately. And, well, some questions can be asked when I see you again.
And I will hope I can answer all of them then. But for now, you should probably get back to your friends.
I should.
And he'll turn, and he'll fade into the starry field as your vision returns. While this had been going on, Smear notices Eris kind of starting to set up hers. He looks to Adelaide. And he says, I really hope I get this pronunciation right. Adritika. We need to have a chat.
I think she just stays still for a minute. And then her eyes just slowly drag up to him. Regarding.
Come, let's get a little more privacy. And he'll kind
All
of
right.
walk down to the crypt.
Oh, I don't have it open.
I got you, no worries.
Okay.
Yeah.
I wasn't opening it.
No, you're fine, I got you. It's quiet down here. You notice sound is kind of muffled even leaving from here. And he looks at you and he goes, are you okay? Be honest with me, you were throwing daggers at humanoids. You were harming people. I know there was a lot going on with your home life, but you have a code, no?
Do you know what I am now? Do you know what I'm not, I should ask?
Are you going to say a doctor? Because I'm fairly certain you are.
A surgeon? A doctor who actually heals or does anything other than works with the dead? That's questionable at best if those things were alive to begin with.
You have been acting brash ever since we got in here, willing to spill your own blood, and now this?
I'm doing my job. Why is that a problem for everyone?
You have no concern for your own safety.
I have been uninjured this entire time. You can't say the same. Neither can Eris or Dimitri or Waylon. Or even Felice. So I think I'm doing better than most. Wouldn't you agree?
Interesting. Interesting. Well, once we're out of here, this whole situation is wrapped up, I will be sending a falcon to Zentara with everything that has happened down here.
All right.
I was assigned to be your shadow, to...
You were assigned to spy on me and babysit me. To keep tabs on me for your master.
Why would you call him that? He's gonna make an inside check on you.
Okay.
I will message you his result.
Oh.
Listen, I understand that you're upset with him. But your uncles are gone, and now this? Maybe it wasn't a good idea for you to come down here in the first place.
I am not someone who needs to be coddled. It is my choice. I'm not a child who you can dictate what's a good idea or not. I am the medical examiner for this precinct and currently a temporary detective. It's not your judgment on if it's a good idea or not.
Roll an intimidation check. Send me the results.
Okay. Oh, that's fun. That's fun.
I think there's a moment where his jaw tightens. And he just goes, of course, Nedritika.
Is there anything else you'd like to discuss?
And he is just quiet. No.
Then shall we return? I have research notes to get back to. My job.
Do you just leave?
Yes.
He won't stop you, so. And he will follow deftly behind. Probably around this point, Eris, you come back, and we're nearing the end of that short rest.
Okay. She'll kind of adjust herself and look at the two coming back. How did they look?
Yeah, roll an insight check.
Okay.
Kiki, you can roll deception or persuasion,
Mhm.
and then
Dirty 20.
I should take it out.
22. Adelaide just walks back in and sits down and starts journaling again, or writing her research notes. She seems unperturbed.
there's almost a moment where it is difficult to actually see Samir, as you realize his cloak is like pulling himself deeper into the shadows, and he definitely has his jaw clenched, but he is doing his job, which is being a quiet shadow.
Mm. Question,
Sure.
because I don't know how to point in this. Oh, is that how I point? Can you see that? Oh, how do I do that?
On the left side, there should be like a pointed ping. Yeah.
Okay, is this the locked door that we
Yes.
locked or no?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. That is the door
Alright.
you guys came from, and then this is where the Sunderbloom is, but your compass pulled you towards this door.
Okay. I think Eris is going to look to the two that just came back and say, when everyone feels like they're ready for it, is it all right if I go inspect the door with the potential Sunderbloom?
Do you intend to open said door?
I intend to cast a few spells.
And those spells would be?
You'll see. She'll smile. Do you trust me?
I don't trust anyone when it comes to sundered bloom and gods.
You don't trust the people you work with?
You don't have to do your work.
All right. If that's how you want it to be, Adelaide.
I have a quick question.
Yeah, what's up?
These hallways are kind of narrow, and I imagine maybe echoey. Can they overhear this?
Oh man, what's your passive perception?
like 18. Let me double check.
Yeah, I was gonna say like your passive.
No,
is-
23. It's 23.
I
Damn.
mean, are you guys talking whispering? Otherwise, I think
No.
Felice is.
She's not talking loud at all, but
Yeah,
she's not
and, like
whispering.
normal, like your normal voice. Oh yeah, Felice, you're
Mhm.
catching all of this.
Okay.
I think you are. I don't know, Waylon. What's your passive perception?
Mine's only 13.
Yeah, it's a little too echoey, garbled. I think Felice might be used to it with the different people that lived in his house growing up. And he's like, I can discern each voice in a cacophony of noises.
And Waylon's on like step 3.
Yeah.
Bend the knee.
Yeah.
I do think that Eris will ask, though, as she says that. But I do want to ask, why are you being so standoffish? You're being quite, I'm not going to lie, rude. And is it something I did?
Gonna glance at Samir and then at Eris and sigh. I apologize if you were upset. I will be more cognizant in the future.
That's not what I asked. I didn't say you hurt my feelings. I'm asking you if I did something. And to explain that to me. Because you are acting differently than how you were when I first met you on Monday.
Well, on one day you didn't tell me I had to step aside from doing my job.
That's not what I said at all. But I appreciate you finally saying what did upset you, and that allows me to clarify. I didn't say don't do your job, or that you're even bad at your job. You're very intelligent, smarter than me even. I just... well... seeing what your actions were, it was alarming for someone who is supposed to be a detective. Or was trusted to be a detective.
And yet, I'm the only one whose actions were alarming. Wayland can disarm traps and lead the way, and that's not alarming. It's only alarming when I do it.
No, what he was doing was sticking with me. You were supposed to stick next to me and guide us, and you didn't. You ran
I
ahead.
did guide us quite safely.
When we came in here, we agreed to be next to each other, Adelaide. That is not doing your job. That's not working with your team you're assigned to. That is working on your own. Being rash. You're doing it right, and you've been lucky. And I'm glad and happy for that luckiness, that you've not gotten hurt from this brashness. But it's just because you haven't gotten hurt yet does not mean... it does not justify anything that you are doing, or does not mean that you are right in any way.
What am I doing that is wrong? I was doing my job.
I have told you exactly what you've done wrong. You've run in front, you've gone against our agreement, you're not working with your team. If anything, you should be assigned on the field alone if that's what you want to do. Is that... that is not how a detective works. We are put in a team for a reason, Adelaide.
Okay.
Do you understand, or are you hurt, or did you misunderstand something I said? Or do you think I said something different than the words that I said?
I understand your implications.
No, I did not imply anything. You are the one implying things. I am saying exactly what I mean. So what is it that you think I implied?
I understand that you are bothered that I did not adhere to a verbal agreement we made before entering the catacombs.
It was a verbal agreement that we made as soon as we entered the catacombs. And we
As soon
agreed
as we
who
entered
was going.
semantics.
What was that? I'm sorry?
As soon as we entered. Before we entered, that's not the point, I don't think. We're arguing semantics.
You can say that. But if you put words in my mouth, I do have to be specific, Adelaide. So yes, I will properly list out the things of you being brash more clearly for you. We made an agreement of where we were supposed to, how we were supposed to proceed through these catacombs, how we were supposed to do it carefully as a group, not running ahead. You ran ahead, you split off.
I never had alone. I never
You
was
did run
alone.
ahead. You ran ahead.
No, not alone.
You were never alone? As we were 20 feet behind you, as you ran ahead, checking for traps very quickly, which is very impressive.
You're acting like I took off at a sprint through the catacombs.
You were far ahead of us. Are you calling us slow?
No, once now you're putting words in my mouth.
So it doesn't feel very nice, does it?
Iris, what's the point of this?
But he told you what the point was. You're not clearly telling me what has upset you. I have clearly told you what you've done wrong, and you've decided to interpret that as me telling you that you are not good at your job, that you shouldn't do your job. And that is not at all what I said. I'm saying you're acting differently and you're acting rashly. And I'm concerned for you, and you're being passive-aggressive towards me, and I do not care for it. I'm trying to work with you as a team.
Understood. I will follow your lead then.
I'm not a leader. We're a team. And you are highly valued. You have far more strengths than I do. I see that very clearly. Me asking you to stand in the middle of the group was not because I saw that you were lacking in any way. And I'm sorry if it came off that way. Now, if you would like to just be business co-workers, then I'll leave it at that.
Perhaps it's for the best. I've never had a knack for keeping people around. Shall we get to business then?
Do not take that opportunity to dig at yourself. You're perfectly capable of keeping people around you. It is whether or
Iris,
not
if I
you
wanted a
want them around.
therapist, I would hire one. Can we get back to work?
That was uncalled for. This is part of our work, working together. If we have problems, then how can we work?
Plenty of people work together who don't like each other.
And plenty of people quit their jobs because they don't like who they work for.
Well, we work together, not for one another.
Can we work together?
Yes, Eris, we can.
Maybe. I think Eris at that point will start moving for the door.
And I'll say that's where the long rest ends. If you have not already, please make sure to mark that you've
Short rest.
Short rest.
Long rest.
Fuck! Listen, I'm running at like 75%. Short rest. Please mark that you have done a short rest. If you need to expend hit die or other things like that, this is the time to do it. Get back spells and spell slots as needed, or if you're a warlock, get all your spells back, because you don't have that many. Love you, Eris. Yeah, and Eris, you walk towards the door. It is a simple lock latch feature. Felice, Dimitri, Wayland are still sitting over there, so...
Yeah, I think Felice can hear her going for the door, and... Damn, I wanted him to say something. What was he going to say? Oh, he'll just say, "Don't forget about us." He just, like, shouts, and he will... Yeah, he will nudge Demetrius to follow. It's like a polite nudge, not like a shove or anything. I don't know how to describe it.
Yeah, I think he kind of like leans to the left, like open the arm up and like stretch at the same time, freeing you. And then stands to follow. Come on, Wayland.
I think Wayland, just being unprivy to the entire conversation, is like walking but flipping the pages of the book, and he gets up to like here, and it's just like, do you guys have any bat guano, or do you think that we'll be able to like find any bats here?
Roll a nature check.
Or can I just answer?
Both is valid.
We're just asking. We're just reading and asking questions.
Both are valid. I'll let Felice roll survival if you want.
Sure. So, ooh,
'Cause I know you're better at survival.
26.
26? Oh yeah, there are bats around here. You can probably find some bat poop.
Why exactly do you want bat? I mean, they'll be around, but...
Well, according to page 15, it's an ingredient to this spell, Fireball.
This is a 300-page book on how to cast Fireball, mind you.
Well, maybe we'll find some on our way back up.
Sweet. And is it still dark in here?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
I think Wayland just like adjusts the notch for the goggles, for like the night vision goggles that he's wearing.
Mm-hmm.
He's like, sweet. And he just puts the book back in his bag, and probably just pulls out like a smaller bag and puts that in his pocket.
Amazing. Yeah, you get the night vision like mode turn on, the like
Like,
bing. Yeah.
Are you guys done resting?
I believe we are.
Yes, I'm going to go inspect the door now.
Bailey's
She'll
just
smile.
grimacing. Bailey's just like grimacing. It's like a very tight smile.
It's so fair.
Ooh, well, I'm glad that we all had such a good restful hour. Crazy nothing
think-
happened. I'm glad that we could all get that break.
I think it was very eye-opening.
Oh, were you
I would
reading too?
agree.
Oh, you both are reading. That's crazy. Wow.
Or being read, yes.
All right, I'm going to go to the door.
Okay.
She'll
Door unlocks easy enough.
she will go through slowly, carefully. And
Really? Yeah.
oh, sorry.
No, nothing. Continue.
Oh, okay.
He's like very close behind her because he is ready for anything.
Perfect. She's gonna cast Detect Good and Evil.
Okay. Yeah. I'm just triple checking the wording on it. Aberration Celestial. Within 30 feet of you. Oh, interesting. You're lucky. I was like, it's a metal door. There's more than an inch of metal there. But I rolled to see. It is both metal and stone. As you're looking at this door. Yeah, I guess now I think about it, no, you wouldn't feel anything as you pulse, as you kind of send that pulse out, trying to feel past it. You do feel like there is, I'm kind of imagining it's almost like the Toph like tremor sense where it like sends out that like ping kind of wave. And you do feel like in the center of that room is a void where the spell couldn't get past something. Like there's something in the center of that room that has blocked that spell from going past it, like a cage or something encased.
Okay. So what you guys see when she casts this spell is she places her hand to the door. And when she places it on the door, you see just like rings of light kind of spread from her fingers all throughout, kind of that repetitive rings, just kind of all throughout the 30-foot range. And as she opens her eyes, she will share the information about what the sundered bloom is ancient and that it's being warded by something. I don't know if I explained that correctly. Did I explain that correct? Did I say that confusingly?
Are you intentionally omitting that Azrael had said that it was contained in like wards and stuff like that, or was that what you were trying to explain?
She's trying to say that they seem like they're contained in wards. She's trying to lie to the group and see if, if they'll believe her that she was able to detect this from using that spell.
From using
detect evil and good. So I would say roll a deception check then.
Roll insight on that.
Are you saying out loud that you're using that spell specifically?
No, she didn't say that was the spell that she used. And I don't think we have any clerics in this group, so it'd be strange if a wizard knew.
Do I have that spell? A druid.
I don't know. It might be in the expanded, but I mean, like, I feel like also like Phaley said, I don't know if you run into that. It's cleric and paladins.
Oh, then no. Yeah, I'm not seeing it, so definitely not.
Dimitri in the corner, just looking.
But I know what a detect magic looks like that would be used to sense wards.
Yeah.
But isn't it slightly different for each person in what their magic looks like?
Yes.
It might still give off the same feel, but
Maybe, yeah.
perhaps it's just a stronger spell, stronger than detect.
I always imagine like people's magic looks different, but the foundation of developing the spell in the weave has to look the same, or else creating spell scrolls wouldn't work.
Yeah.
That's fair.
Can I roll an Arcana check?
Either way, I got a 27.
Sure. Yeah.
Oh.
You can
For deception.
Can roll Arcana against that deception.
Okay. It's a 24. Damn it.
She's very good at lying.
Yeah. Yes, it is.
Yeah. We love our charisma casters. Here, I'll... Dimitri just gives you a thumbs up. I rolled a 3. He's like, sounds good to me.
It's because we trust each other in this group.
Yeah, because we trust each other. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh.
Fuck it.
Okay.
Fuck, guys.
Why would Eris do anything bad to us? Why would they lie?
Why would she lie? She's no reason to lie.
The door is locked. I'm pretty sure I said that last time, that the door was locked.
I think it's best if, just in case, it did seem like there was something else in there. I would be willing to go in first.
I think Samir kind of looks at you and raises an eyebrow. Doesn't say anything. I was very curious about that.
I mean, Waylon watched her do some badassery in a fight. It's not like she can't hold her own. He has no reason to be like, no, I'll do it.
I am not skilled, however, in unlocking things.
Samir goes, oh, now you need me, and then comes over with his pigs. I see how it is.
We don't gotta worry about what's down there, do we? And he just gestures to these stairs.
Roll a perception
That I-
check if you want.
Cool, thank you. Thank you so much. Perception. 21.
It's dark. Don't know what could be down there.
What do you can see? Oh, wait. Just in case, he's gonna take his cat from under his hat and let it skitter down there. What's down there?
This is your familiar?
Yes.
Does your
Like-
familiar have dark vision?
It has blind sight and tremor sense.
Okay. It's dark. It's using its tremor sense to try to seek anything out. But there are no walls near it. There's nothing around it. It's like it's empty, void, but it's on the ground. It takes a couple steps forward. You can hear it, even from this distance. That pa, 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 pa. And then you hear just a noise as let's see. Does a 25 hit it?
Oh yeah, definitely.
You lose the connection as you hear. You actually just don't hear anything. It just goes, and it cuts off, and then just.
I think Bailey's winces, and he's like, "Oh dear."
At that point, as you wince, you hear the. Smear pulls out a second set of picks, goes back to working at it again, and then click. Pulls it out. Ancient locks. And puts away a second set of picks because he broke one. And he steps out of the way. The door is unlocked. And I'm pretty sure someone had already checked it. I think Adelaide had already checked it for traps, and there were no traps.
Yeah.
All right.
Do you open the
I will be-
door?
How about Felice? Maybe you should step back.
Go down the stairs, Felice.
No. Felice is gonna come over here, and he has his hands out because he thinks somehow he can do something to protect them in case it explodes.
Okay.
But I think he's also preparing to cast a spell if he sees something coming up from down there.
Yeah.
That's fair.
You cast. You open the door.
She's just gonna open it just enough to where she can, that like awkward shimmy like through the faintest crack of a door that you try to do. That's what she's trying to do. She's
For
not
sure.
trying to let
For
any
sure.
of it out.
I was gonna be like maybe like a sleight of hand, but honestly, just yeah, you shimmy your happy little butt and you inside this room. You see there is in the center of the room this locked mechanism box, and on the outside you see this glowing runic wall of the weave, like its magic is literally just pouring around it. As you see inside, there's a large, and I mean large size, sundered bloom in there, and it looks ancient. It's old, but it is contained. It is in this mechanism that is locked and locked and locked. There are symbols and stars and various different things all along the rim of it. It seems like it's got multiple sets of locking mechanisms in it and all of this. And it's all holding, and there are chains that kind of go to each corner of the wall of this room. And this flower is probably, I mean, it's a good 2 feet by 2 feet by 2 feet. Which
This is big.
This is big. And you see the top of it, that those petals are constantly burning. And you see that there are petals that have started to solidify in time, that they've been here for so long that they are starting to harden. And you notice, just hanging outside that field, there are 2 of these, fully petrified, fully hardened, and they're sitting just on the edge. They could either be pushed in or potentially pulled out.
This is what she's working towards. She's gonna grab them.
Giving you a choice. If you're gonna go for it, I will need a sleight of hand.
Okay. She's gonna go for it.
Okay.
What is her sleight of hand? This could either be just okay or pretty good.
Would be dexterity oriented, so to the bottom.
Yeah, it's not terrible. That's a 18.
18. You go for the first one and go to grab it. And there's a moment where, as you're putting your hand around it, it almost is like perfectly sheer and slippery, and almost slips into it again. But you manage to hold it at the last second. Pull on it, and you pull it out. I'd say if you want, you can say that you have a jar or other thing like that if you wanted to put it inside of that.
Oh, yeah, 100%. And she's pocketing that.
Okay. There is one more. Do you push it in?
My greed.
It's up to you.
Sorry. I'm gonna roll a d20. Highs or lows? Highs, she goes for it. Lows, she doesn't.
Okay.
Okay. She is going to push it back in.
And you don't even have to push it hard. It's almost like you tap it with your foot and it gets pulled back in. And it's there, looking like it never even had moved. And it is contained. It is all contained inside.
Eris will open the door. And she will just say, it's only one, and it is contained. If you all want to. It's chained, though. I don't know how to get it out. Or if it's something that we have people come get.
Felice, can you talk to this one? Like the other plants were sort of a hive mind. Is this also like a hive mind with the other one you talked to?
Do we know what's going on in there? Is she relaying everything that's going on in there?
I mean, Eris,
I might have missed it.
Eris just
She
walked
just said-
out.
did she just-
walked out and said it is contained,
Okay.
and it is chained.
Oh, okay.
That's all
Okay,
she
okay.
said. That's all you got. That's
Okay,
all she
so
said.
it is contained.
The sundered bloom is contained. It is currently
Mhm.
held
Okay.
in a magical, arcane, multitudes locking mechanism and stuff like that.
Okay.
It ain't going
Yeah, he was just like-
nowhere.
Sorry, it, not they?
Yes, there's only one.
Maybe. I can try.
It seems ancient.
Ancient. Wait,
Like one of the first one ancients?
I couldn't say for sure.
Yeah, I'll try. Though if it's ancient, it might not be as. We'll see. He will do the same thing that Eris did. Although, damn, I don't think I said this as him. Sorry. He definitely would have warned everybody that he sent his cat down there, and he no longer has the cat. The cat's gone.
Oh.
So just keep watching over there, and he will head inside himself and see.
Eris is following you. She's interested.
Okay.
It's a pretty tight room. It's a little hard to fit in.
I mean, Bailey's is kind of small.
That's true. But yeah, no, you come in, you see that same thing. This kind of green aura that's kind of warbling around it. You do see the plant inside it. It's significantly bigger than before. But you also notice it's not withering. It's connected to something. Most likely.
Guys, I think my theory might be right. I think I might be right. So he's going to basically wave his arms around a little bit, and his gloves glow a dim green, and he just like thrust them forward as he casts Speak with Plants, which is there we go. And he'll just say, hello?
Takes a moment. Who's there?
Just hi. My name's Felice. We're kind of just exploring.
You have a strong connection with nature. I would enjoy
I sure hope
ripping
so.
the weave from your body.
Oh. Like, sure you would. Why don't you? What's stopping you?
You're smarter than that. You can tell that I am contained.
Oh no, I can see that. I was hoping you would know what that is. what you're being contained in.
A prison. A cell. Hidden away.
Do you know why?
I can only imagine the mortals deemed me too dangerous. It's been a while since there have been mortals here. How long has it been above ground?
Oh, Do you know when you got down here? I don't think I can answer that, but he's still like asking.
No, I don't understand your concept of time. Sadly, I have been trapped down here for longer than days, months, weeks, years, centuries, eons, and yet at the same time it feels like it was just yesterday that Wood Elf was talking with me, so here we are.
Wood Elf? Does Phelis know any Wood Elves?
Roll a history check, maybe?
All right. History check. History check. Ha, 6.
6. Hey, there were some wood elves at the estate. You remember they were from Failwind.
Mm-hmm.
Wood elves lived for a really long time, so it's hard to know the specifics there.
Yeah, I think he would know that, right? That's like common knowledge.
Yeah, it's pretty. That's what you get with a 6.
Okay.
You don't get names, you don't get anything specific, but you do get wood elves and Failwind are usually connected. Yes.
Okay. Also, again, he is translating everything the flower says to Eris, so she knows, and she can also ask questions if she wants to.
Can you ask if we remove it from here, if it will wither? If it's relying on this?
He like raises a brow. Okay. Are you able to be moved?
This prison is both a blessing and a curse. It feeds me and I feed it. We are infinitely starving and feeding one another.
That's horrifying.
Perhaps it's best if the precinct leaves it here and sort of quarantines this area. That way it can do its own research.
Felix is quiet for a moment, and he nods slightly.
What did she ask?
What? Well, Wait, is that the flower asking?
Uh-huh.
Oh.
You realize
Oh,
it can sense you,
yeah.
but it can
Oh,
only hear you.
Yeah, so, I'm like, ooh. Very aware. Yeah, she asked me, if you were able to be moved before, obviously. And now she said that we're just gonna keep you here so that you don't have to worry about, dying, I guess. And we're gonna take over this place and just study you.
Why do you need to study me?
Because, well, you're not common.
I know.
You're not even rare. Coming into contact with one of you is a death sentence.
Interesting. Interesting that that's your belief.
Well, I mean, it's true. Is that not what you do? You don't connect yourself with a host and burn them alive?
We consume weave, and those that are living creatures sometimes are the easiest, but they burn quickly. They're unsustainable. You plant us in a person, and we will eat them alive, unless done correctly. There's a chance that maybe that person will become more powerful than anything you'd ever know. I find you curious, little one.
Me? I'm nothing special.
You're talking to me. Now you say that we are a death sentence, and I agree with that understanding at a basic level. But it is quite difficult for us to grow. So unless someone figured out a way to overgrow one, and its pollen was sent out, then maybe, just maybe, it would be deadly enough to kill people. The only issue there is the amount one of us would have to consume. It would be like consuming the equivalents of 10,000 souls. Or something equivalent. But what do
I think
know?
Felice's hair is standing
I'm
on end.
just
He's just...
a plant.
But you're talking to me. And you know things. A lot of things. You mentioned a wood elf before.
Yes.
That's the one who put you here, right?
No. No, that
Oh.
wood elf was after I had already been placed in here. No, he came and visited me. Oh. I don't know. It feels forever ago, but it was recent enough that it still is fresh enough to remember. But he came for... He would come, he would talk, he would chat with me as if I could respond, even though I couldn't. Not until now. You gave me a voice. But he would tell me things. Tell me plans. Talk about the people he loved. The people he loves.
What kind of plans? Felix is like clenching his fists now.
He had a theory. A theory that, if correct, how do I put this? Like I said, if a person consumed enough souls, it could spread out the pollen, consuming people's weave from them, their connection to magic. But all of that power has to go somewhere. The original plant would be dead, but the seed would still be alive, and would grant whoever had that seed the lifespans of every creature that was killed, and the power and the weave of every creature that was killed. Now it would have to be done correctly, but I'm assuming it wasn't. Mortals so often make mistakes.
You can say that again.
Plus, it would have had to have been something that had such little magical connection at the time that it could manifest over years. How many died? Did you lose someone? I can sense the tension in your shoulders. The weave tells many things. Be careful with your emotions.
Trust me. I've been holding back. I think that some of his, like, there's some hissing on the ground. He's like accidentally casting primal savagery. And he just continues on. I know not to, I guess, in a term, crash out on people when I'm upset. Though it is frustrating. Why don't you tell me, you said you haven't been visited in a while. I'm guessing no one else other than that wood elf has visited you?
And if there has been?
Well, I'd like to know.
And what do I get for this information? I feel that I've been quite generous so far.
What do you want?
Daylight. I want to feel the sun on my petals once more. You can keep me contained, but nothing beats the feeling of the sun on my petals. And I will only tell you after that has happened, not before. I am not so easily tricked. It's already happened once.
Well, I keep my promises. It'd take me a while, but I could probably do that for you.
If you do, I will answer your question. Until then, I shall continue to burn. I have nowhere else to be.
Nothing's gonna happen if you do feel sunlight on your petals, right?
Roll an insight check.
I'd love to. 22.
Holy shit, that's what I rolled.
Damn.
I think there's a moment where it's not telling you everything. The sun, the reason it is down here is particular.
Like you said before, you know I'm not stupid. When it comes to deals, you gotta have trust. So how about this? You tell me now, and maybe I'll help you. Or you can rot down here, and never feel the sun again.
Be that way.
Yeah. Maybe I'll even come and visit you, and let you speak your mind. I bet it's lonely not having a voice.
He no longer responds to you.
Maybe we could offer him a little bit of kindness. Just a little taste of some sort of light. Not the same as sunlight, but light. And Eris will... Oh, okay, yeah, go ahead. Oh, okay.
I was gonna say, maybe I can try.
Oh, Eris was just gonna cast the light spell on the box.
Okay.
Interesting.
And I guess to work in tandem with that, can Felice use a sensory effect for it to feel like there's sunlight on its skin? I mean, on its petals?
Okay.
We're giving it a little movie experience.
Yeah. You do that, and you're kind of... Ooh, actually, okay, are you casting it? Are you trying to cast it inside of the cage, or are you trying to cast it outside so it'll get it from like the outside in? It is a.
I have to.
Outside in.
I also have to touch it, so I can't reach into the inside. I'm assuming.
Okay.
So I'm
Yeah, like
outside,
touching
yeah.
the wall and casting it. Cool.
Yeah.
Cool. As you do that, there's a moment where it's quiet, and it just goes. I've missed her light. She used to be so radiant.
Does Famous say that to Eris? That it said that?
Oh, yeah. There have been some times when he hasn't, like, translated. He hasn't translated a few things,
Okay.
but most of it. He's translated most of it. So,
Okay.
everything important she knows.
Okay. Eris will then ask, "Who is she?"
Assuming Faley's being the moderator here, asks
Oh,
the
yeah.
question as well.
She
And-
asks who she is.
I don't know her name, but she was a goddess of light and radiance. She made me. I was the first. I was the gift. Then he twisted my roots and turned me into this. No, it wasn't him. No, I was sabotaged. There was someone else there. And they came. And they ruined me. I was a trap. They thought that I would be enough to consume a god. They tried to trick him. But she got to him in time and stopped it.
Is there a way that we can turn you back
No.
to where you don't hurt others anymore?
Maybe if
No
you
translating.
asked the person who did it. Oh, shall I rephrase? The person's multiple minor gods, all angry at him.
And
I-
who is him?
You can make a religion check
Okay.
if you want to.
Should-
I'd say either of you can make a religion check.
Can I
Is-
potentially get advantage from the vault
Can-
or no?
Ooh.
No, for this one particularly, but it's on a high DC.
Okay.
13.
Religion is a +3 to 18, so
21.
21. Thank you.
Cool. Felice, they, many minor gods. That sounds like the eternal balance. Eris, you pick up on this as well, and you realize the he in this discussion is Astrael. Umora had made this plant for Astrael, and the eternal balance had twisted it into a weapon to potentially kill him.
I.
Go ahead.
Sorry. Eris was just gonna say, like you, I was changed without wanting to be, and made to be something I never asked to be. I don't know if this will help you at all. I don't even know if this will do anything, but it is a piece of her that I believe she gave to me. I think she will take a dagger, and she will cut her hand, and she will, I don't know if it will go through the box or not, or is it something that, judging from how the petals were, do I know if my blood will go through?
50-50. Hard to say.
Right.
And I would like to say Baylis is shocked from hearing the eternal balance, like really shocked. I don't think it was translating anything that she said. But when she cuts her hand, he's like, wait a minute. Wait.
And as
What are you
do
doing?
that, the blood trickles from the hand, hits the ground, splashes. Just a little bit of it goes through. And you see a petal, or you see a root snake out, grab onto it, pull back in, and Phaelus, your spell fades.
He'll recast it.
I will say we are at time.
Oh, I didn't realize. My bad.
We're like 10 minutes over.
Oh.
So, I think we'll put a pause for now with the spell fading, the blood dropping, and we'll come back if you want to continue this conversation. But I will say the plant is pretty much done talking. And we'll see you all in the next one.